Hello? New skates. Who this? This is nice. Oh. Alright.
1, 2, 3, funky.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Hey Groovy babies, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different because your girl might have possibly hurt herself last time recording a YouTube video for you guys. So today we are taking a step back and we're going to do a skate review. Ooh. Hope you guys are excited. I just got some skates sent in from Markozy and I'm going to go ahead and give them a full review for you guys so that you can see what they're like and if they're possibly a good fit for you. Alright, let's go ahead and pop these boys open. I'm so excited. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ah! That didn't happen. If you heard that, no you didn't. Okay. So, okay. A closer look. How cute. First of all, yes, I'm already saying 10 out of 10 for packaging, okay? They really put some effort into this one. So, I got a thank you note and a warranty, a warranty, which is pretty cool because if you need something, you got something not going on, you can always hit them up and let them know. And then, how cute, little skate stickers. That's a plus. Who doesn't love skate stickers? Like, come on. Cool. Let's get to the part that we really are curious about, okay? The skates. What is Markozy skates? First of all, the little baggie, 10 out of 10. I'm down. I love it. I can use it for other things. Ah! Okay, pink lace, come through. Okay, pink wheels, come through. All right. So, at first glance, I'm thinking, okay, I think we can make something happen with these bad boys. The only thing, actually, let me not even get into it yet. We're gonna go through everything together, like friends. Okay. So, other boot. Huh. All right, what are we looking at? Okay, cute. I mean, all right, not bad. I'm not sure how much they are because they did send it to me, so full disclaimer, you know, I did get these sent over, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna just like be like, oh, buy them. Serious review, letting you know, is it worth it? Do you need it? How can you get it? So let's check it out. First, let me tie these things. So I think this is a good time to talk to you guys a little bit about what to do with your skates when you get them fresh out of the box. Because I posted a video the other day, like talking mostly about like tips for newbies, tips for people that are just starting on their skate journey. And some of the things that I mentioned was like, make sure that you loosen up your wheels and loosen your trucks straight out of the box. And then people are like, what? Whoa, why? Isn't that unsafe? And the answer is no. And I'll tell you why. The one thing that happens when skates are manufactured is that they tighten your wheels. Like, look, there's no turn. And they tighten your trucks, no wiggle at all whatsoever, to the max, okay? And why that is dangerous is when you're skating and your wheels are barely turning, you have to work harder and it's easier to trip over pebbles, it's easier to fall. And for the trucks, if your trucks are so tight, it's of course harder to hit an edge, harder to turn, harder to maneuver through things. For these, they're completely tight, so I need to go through and make sure that it's loosened up to a point where it's safe for me to wear them and skate in them. So I don't really recommend just hopping straight into your skates right out of the box. seriously, just take a minute. It doesn't have to be super loose. I know if you're a newbie, you're like, well, I don't want to go fast. It's not about going fast. It's about being able to actually skate without having to put in that much work and then having problems with getting momentum. And then you think you can't skate because your skate isn't set up for optimization. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and loosen up these wheels, loosen up these trucks. I'll show you exactly how I like to do it. And one thing I would always say is to play around with it to see what your comfortability is and where you stand as far as tightening and loosening your skates, okay? There are sweet spot areas that you would want to get into. All right, these babies are all tied up. Let's just go ahead and put a foot in. I don't even know if these fit yet. So I'm gonna go put, wow, holy crap. It fits like a glove. Like my foot just slid right in there. Huh. Okay. Hello. All right, okay, I will say there's a bit of space where my ankles are, but I can always tighten it there. But I want to say for wide feet, this might be a good option. Okay, now that we tried them on, let's go ahead and get into the trucks, the wheels, and how we're going to skate safely in these. And then we'll try them out. All right, let's go. All right, I figured I'd bring this party outside because I'm going to go ahead and skate in these outside on my porch because I want to take it easy as far as my ankle goes, and I want to make sure that it's fully healed. So I'm just going to skate them really quick outside on the patio floor, which is like concrete, and then I'm going to go ahead and take them inside and skate on the inside floor, just to let you know kind of like what these wheels are like and what kind of experience you can expect. Damn, this sun is bright. Glazed donut coming back at you. I went ahead and switched up the angle just so like I'm not gonna get blinded to death. But you know, glazed donut's still here with you doing the damn thing. Okay, so there's two things you're gonna need in order to loosen up your wheels, do the whole shebang. You could either use a crab tool or you can use a T-tool. I put a picture right here. I don't really have one on me at the moment, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my crab tool. Yes, it fits. Okay, so if you're new here, you're gonna probably be wondering how loose should it be and how should I be turning it. So we're gonna go ahead and get up in there. So as you can see, this wheel has one turn to it. When I'm spinning it, I want it to at least have about, I'd say at least 5 spins, like solid spins. So that like when you're skating, like I said, it'll be easier for you to kind of get that momentum. Okay? So they're really tight. The way that they manufacture them is pretty much so that they're like as tight as possible. So I'm gonna turn it 1 to 2 times and then kind of get a feel for it and take it from there. Wait, I don't think this is working. Okay, this isn't working. Okay, so here's something that you should probably note. This crab tool does not fit the bolt for this, so as I'm turning it, it's not loosening. So you're probably definitely going to need the T-tool, which means I'm going to have to go to the car and get my T-tool because I'm lazy. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and just check out the trucks. So as for the trucks, I'm pretty sure this fits. Yeah, so it locks in nice and tight, so you're going to go ahead and lock in to your truck, right? And you're going to give it a turn. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. And you just want to turn it until you get a little bit of wiggle. You don't want a lot, but you just want enough so that you will be able to hit edges. And while we're here, let's go ahead and chat about edges for a little bit. So, quick crash course on edges. You have an outer edge, inner back edge, outer back edge. So you have edges for each one, and all that's saying is like when you're putting pressure into your skate and you're pressing into that outer edge, pushing that pinky down, that's an outside edge. When you're doing your big toe down and in, That's an inner edge. So like when you're doing different moves, you will realize that you're on edges naturally, but you're just not thinking about it. So when you know about your edges and you know where to put that pressure, it'll be easier for you to hit certain moves. If you guys want me to go really in depth and do a breakdown video for the whole edge thing, let me know in the comments below and I'll go ahead and do that for you guys, okay? But back to the trucks. So you're gonna want a nice little wiggle. I got a cute wiggle going on right here. I don't know if you can see. It's a nice little tilt. I might give it one more little loosen because I like my trucks pretty loose. Not that loose. Yeah, so you just want a little twerk. So you can see that I got a little bit of a shift. You'll be able to see it more when my foot's inside, and I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like when you're pushing to the outside edge and the inside edge, and that's how you'll know how tight you should have it, because you should be able to hit an edge without lifting your foot off of the ground. That's kind of how I like to think about it. Okay, another good test is to do a shake. If you hear any jingling at all whatsoever, it's too loose. That's another way to know if you've tightened it a little bit too much. Okay, so trucks are all ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my T-tool and we'll get into the wheels. Looks like I'm shit out of luck. I can't find my T-tool, so about to kick it old school with the toolbox. Toolbox, 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 toolbox. Okay, let's just hope I can make this work, friends. If you have a T-tool, you're better off than me. But I feel like I can use maybe this. Well, are all these things just on hella tight? Okay, I don't want to strip it.
One eternity later.
Ah, I got it. Jesus, these things were tight. I have one tip for all skate manufacturers, not just these guys. You don't have to tighten them so goddamn tight. It doesn't need to be that tight. Okay, so I finally got it loose. Okay. Whew. That was the struggle. Okay, so I loosened it and got a nice roll out of that. That is what you're looking for, okay? A nice smooth roll. You don't want it to be like, imagine that. Imagine skating on that. It's going to be a struggle, sister. So you need to make sure you loosen it, you got a nice smooth roll out of it. You don't want it to be knocking, okay? That's very, very important. You don't want it to be like so loose to where it's knocking between the bolt and the bearing, okay? So just give it a nice little tug. If you hear, then it's not it, okay? Make sure it's loose but tight enough to be safe and your bolt won't fall off, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen the rest of these, and then we can finally put these bad boys on. Oh yeah, it's go time. So we have a nice smooth roll on both of them. And the wheels are pretty interesting too. They feel gummy, but they're really small. It says 58 by 32. I'm not 100% what that means yet, but I'll do some research and then I'll put some information right here. Okay, let's go ahead and put these bad boys on. Another thing I wanted to talk about is this one does come with the bolt-in toe stop. Okay, so keep that in mind. My first pair of skates were bolt-ins, and it was fun. It was cool. But I didn't realize how kind of restricting they are. So if you're a beginner, it's not that big of a deal. But if you are a little bit more advanced, you are going to want to play around on your toes and do dribbles and all that kind of fun stuff. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of vault-in toe stops. So that's kind of like one thing that I'm not really digging about these. But one thing that you can do is remove the bolt so that you can rock these with no toe stops. And I'm pretty sure there are bolt-in toe stop jam plugs in the market somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. If I do find it, I'll link it down below, okay? I think what I'll do for like shits and giggles is like I'll try them out with the toe stops, kind of see like what that feels like again, because it's been a long time since I've even tried like bolt-in toe stops or long toe stops like this to begin with. But I'm gonna try it like authentically, let you guys see it, and then I think I will remove them, because I think for these ones they're gonna be kind of like my workout skates slash like indoors. I don't think I would wear it to the park, only because this plate is nice and sturdy, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I will try it. I'm not like sure. I'm not sure what their plate is made out of, and I don't know. I would not do it because of the bolt-in, to be honest. I would kind of stick to my skate setup with the boardwalks. But I think these would be great to wear like in the rink, even like outdoor skating, and probably for like my workout video. Let's throw these bad boys on, give it a try. Their bearings are ABEC 7. They sound pretty good. They sound smooth. I feel like they'll be all right. So yeah, let's just get to it. So putting my foot in here, I feel like there's a lot of room. I feel like for wide feet, these would be a great option, because my feet can really breathe and I'm not feeling any restriction here. So that's great. That makes me really excited, because that's always a big thing for me, because my feet are really wide. Make sure I tie them nice and tight. So let me tell y'all about the time I was recording a video for you all, and I was lazy and I didn't tighten up my skates all the way, and kind of rolled my ankle, and it was absolutely terrifying. I heard like a pop noise and I was like, oh snaps, it's over for me now. It's over. But it's been like a week now, just been resting it, giving it some time. So I thought maybe I had to come on here and try and do this review instead and give my ankle a rest. And then I will record downtown number, what is it, we're on 11 and 12 now. And it was the easier one that I actually rolled my ankle on, and I'm like, so it just goes to show that skating will always be something that keeps you humble in this journey, and you're gonna have moments like that, you're gonna have dumb moments, but all I would say is try and do everything that you can to avoid that, you know. So that was just my dumb mistake. But that video was gonna be really good, so I'm gonna re-record it, and I'm probably gonna wear the same outfit because it was cute and I got cute for you guys, and it totally flopped. All right, they're loose, they're tightened on. My trucks are loose. Look at that. Edges laid. There's a lot of room in this boot. I almost feel like I don't have to break these in, which is exciting. All right. Okay. Oh, can't dribble. Definitely can't dribble. Okay, as far as wheels go, I think I like them. Like, they're very smooth. I can feel a stick, like it's sticking to the ground, but it's not in a way to where like I can't spin or transition. Okay, I definitely don't like the bolt-in toe stops, okay? It's just very much in the way. So for those of you that are trying to learn stuff like dribbles and dance moves that have a lot to do with the toes, you gotta take out the toe stops, or at least like have jam plugs, or have your toe stop really high up, okay? But that's besides the point. But these feel good. likey. I likey. Only thing that I'm feeling as I'm skating in them is that maybe I might have gotten a size too big. I'm not sure. I typically wear a 6 in skates, but I'm feeling a lot of room, and I want at least a little bit of tightness. I like the room, but I know as time goes on, it's going to stretch out a little bit more. So I probably got the wrong size. So I'm thinking maybe you should size down in these ones, because I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like there's too much room, and when there's too much room, that can also be dangerous. So just take note of that. Yeah, but these are nice. I cannot. Crazy leg. Oh my god, I gotta take these toe stops out, but so far we like it. Okay. For bolt-in toe stops, they're a little bit tricky, but you can do it. I'm using this little tool that came with my T-tool that I cannot find apparently, but it's just like one of these, and it fits perfect in there. Too lazy to take them off. Go ahead and pop it in that hole. Give it a whirl. It should come right out. Right out. You go ahead and twist it off. Done. And that's it. And now these are going to be perfect for me. But it's all up to you and like what you choose, how you feel. Pay attention to what you're ready for and how you're feeling, okay? Because not everything is for everybody, you know? So I'm not necessarily saying that these skates are bad because they have bolt-ins, but I'm saying that I don't like bolt-ins, so an easy solution is to simply remove them. Toe stops out. Now we can get down. You see how much more you can do without toe stops? Like, there's just so much more freedom in your foot. Ooh. Feeling myself. This is something. I think I'm really digging these wheels. Like, once my foot gets back healed, I'll go ahead and try like some more, you know, advanced stuff. I want to work on my spins, I want to work on my corkscrews, but I don't want to really try anything new right now because healing is more important than growing at the moment right now, okay? Sometimes you gotta heal in order to grow, and then sometimes you come back even better. All right, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I like the wheels, I like the boot, I like the bearings. Only thing I didn't like was the toe stop, and that was the easy fix. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try them inside for you guys and kind of see what it's like on a more smooth surface, and I'll give you a final review from there. Let's have a little. Oh. Why am I like this? Let's have a little chat, shall we? Guys, I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed by the quality of this skate. I'm thinking she's a go. She's a solid 8 out of 10. These wheels, I'm really digging them. Like, I was skating inside and it was just like a totally different feel. So smooth, like buttery. Butter. So I'm guessing that these wheels were made for indoor skating, which is fine. That's totally great. But they also did really well out here too. So I don't know. I've been looking for a smaller wheel and something to help me get my spins better. and typically like smaller wheels help with that. So I don't know, I might use these to practice for my spins and everything. Definitely is going to work well for indoor skating and getting that smooth, buttery like skate vibe. Ooh, girl. So yeah, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. I'm definitely going to use them, and I'm going to paint them, and they're going to be super groovy. I'm excited. So yeah, that's my basic overview of these skates. I hope you learned something in this video today, some sort of information that has helped you realize kind of what you should be doing when you get your skates. Maybe you just didn't know that in general. Maybe your skates are still like in a shape where you're not 100% safe. So make sure you're checking your trucks, checking your wheels, remove your toe stops sometimes if you're feeling as if like you're always tripping over your toes or you don't even fully know how to use them. I know a lot of people that don't even know how to use them and they're just in the way. So those are things that you should be looking for in a brand new pair of skates straight out of the box, okay? Yeah. Oh, and I'll be sure to record the downtown video for you guys this week and have it up by next week, okay? Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was informative and helpful, and I will catch you in my next video. Until then, as always, stay groovy. Peace.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.